Hey y'all, so I want to come back and talk about something else that's been on my mind. And yeah, so let's get into it. I'm going to share my screen with you guys because I really want to talk about this abortion situation and really just kind of um, put things in perspective. Here we go. Okay, so I wanted to talk to you guys about the abortion laws in Texas, and I want to ask you ladies a question. Why do we allow men to control our bodies? I really want to know. Why do we allow men to control our bodies? For one, the thing that I can't really get past is the fact that we give birth to them. We are the ones who give them life. We give them access to live in this world, live in this life. So why is it that they get to tell us what to do with our bodies, dominate us, and they kind of are the authority over us women when we are their only way and access to get into this world is through us. So shouldn't it really be the other way around as far as who should be um really, in control? And don't get me wrong, I mean, men play a very important role in society, but in the aspect of they don't give birth to us, we give birth to them, so why do we let them control and rule over us? But anyways, we're going to get into this article from Planned Parenthood. Okay, I'm sure we've all heard of Planned Parenthood. Okay, so Texas abortion laws. As of September 1st, 2021, the state of Texas has enacted new abortion restriction known as a Senate Bill 8. This law limits our ability to provide abortion care in Texas beyond 6 weeks of pregnancy. Wow. And my thing is, a lot of times when you get pregnant, and ladies, you know this, a lot of times you don't find out that you're pregnant until you're like 4 or 6 weeks. You basically don't find out you're pregnant until you're like anywhere between, you're lucky if you find out at 4 weeks. But usually you don't really find out until about 4 to 6 weeks at minimum. And you may find out 8 weeks. You're 2 months pregnant. Some women find out when they're 2 months pregnant. Some women find out when they're 3 months pregnant. So it's just like, because I think originally in Texas, you were able to have children. You were able to have abortion up to 12 weeks. Up to 12 weeks. So they basically took that 12 weeks and they cut it in half. But like I said, most women don't find out they're pregnant until around 4 to 6 weeks. But my thing is, why do men think that they can control what it is that we do with our body, or what it is that we do with these pregnancies? It's I'm very pro-choice. I think that everybody should do what's right with them. I am not the type of person to try and govern what people do to their own body. Whatever you do, everybody has their human rights, and within those human rights, you do whatever you want to do to yourself, your body. That's your choice, your body. You do what you want. And I don't understand why we allow men to govern over us in these ways, and we just go for it year after year, time after time. And we've fought back, and that's how we've gotten to this point of freedom that we have as women. But I think it's still time that we push back harder. But we're going to continue with this article. And it says, we are, okay. This law limits our ability to provide abortion care in Texas beyond 6 weeks of pregnancy, and sometimes even earlier. So what is even earlier on the circumstances? What are the even earlier circumstances? That's something that we need to know. We are fighting this law in court, and we are still here for you. I hope they are really fighting this in court. I really hope they are, because this is, yeah. Questions. So it says, if this law is in effect, can I still get abortion? Answer, yes. Planned Parenthood is here to provide you access to health care no matter what. We can determine if you are within the new legal limit to provide care under this law. If you are not, we cannot provide abortion care for you in our healthcare center. We can still help connect you with resources out of state care, including financial. Okay. Well, we getting somewhere then. Okay. It says we cannot provide abortion care for you in our health center. We can still help connect you with resources to obtain out-of-state care, including financial assistance. Okay. State law requires all people seeking an abortion to have at least 2 visits to the abortion. Wait. How you gonna have 2 visits if you find out at 5 weeks? Make it make sense. How you gonna have 2 visits? So you're gonna have 2 visits within that 1 week, basically. This is crazy. Madness, I tell you, madness. State law requires all people seeking an abortion to have at least 2 visits to the facility. The first visit for an ultrasound, and the second visit is for the procedure. Under SB8, another ultrasound will be required at your second visit to ensure that you are still within the new legal limitation for abortion care in Texas. If the ultrasound shows you are past the new legal limit, we can still help you access abortion. Oh my God, what? If the second ultrasound, so you could be there on your visit. So what they're basically saying is you could be there on your visit trying to get your procedure that day, because this is going to be the second ultrasound. So you'll be there thinking, oh, well, I'm about to get my procedure. And then when the second ultrasound shows that you're past the 6 weeks, then it's like, okay, well, we can't do it. We're going to have to help you get a care outside of the state. What? This is crazy. We understand that requiring multiple visits makes things more challenging, but it is mandated by Texas state law. Question: if I can't get an abortion in Texas, where can I go? Abortion is safe and legal in all 50 states, but different states have different laws about when you can get an abortion there. There are options for abortion care in Louisiana, New Mexico, Colorado, Oklahoma, and other surrounding states. If you need to get an abortion out of state, we can help you find a provider and resources to get there, including financial assistance. You can also visit I need an A To learn more about your options, click here to see the plan for the little guy. We're gonna keep going. At least they helping with women if they need to go out of state, if they're past the limit, because like I said, that cuts that 12 weeks in half. State law assumes all people seeking abortions are minors until they prove otherwise. What? And places the burden of proof on the physician performing the abortion to request proof of identity and age. Only certain forms of identification meet the state requirement. To see what forms of identification are, they are tripping. They are really on it. They are on it. Okay? Okay, let's see. Do minors need their parents' permission to get an abortion? Yes. In both Texas and Louisiana state law. So y'all better be checking and this is just for the ladies that are in Texas, because apparently Texas is the only state that has done this. Don't know if other states are going to follow suit, but most definitely for my Texas ladies, you want to make sure if you know that somebody's going, you want to make sure that you are peeing on that stick as soon as possible. I think maybe you can test positive on a pregnancy test like maybe 2 to 3 weeks, but usually you don't really even test positive for like 4 weeks. So you definitely want to stay on top of it. You definitely want to get you some good condoms and some good contraceptives. Something like there was these all natural condoms. That I wanted to try. There's some vegan condoms. Glide, ethical, fair trade, vegan condoms. You ladies want to make sure that you get up on your condoms and contraceptives, plan B, whatever you got to do, because you really don't want to get caught in this whole abortion situation. You definitely want to stay safe. But that wasn't them. There was this other company I wanted to try. Let's see. I think it was called Skin. Let's see. I think it was. Is it Skin? Let me see. No, I don't think it's Skin. No, it's not them. It was some other condom that I really wanted to try. Natural condoms. What is that website? Hey, I can't find that. Yeah. Oh, I think it was Lola. Let me see. Was it Lola? Lola condoms. Yes. Okay. Here we go. They have like sexual products and stuff like that. Um, yeah, this is what I wanted to try. And so they have some really good condoms. Ultra thin. Okay. Let me see. So for and this can go for any woman, whether they make abortion illegal in anywhere else, whether it's still legal in your state, still protect yourself, still get you some really good condoms, still use a condom, still use contraceptive, protect yourself at all times, at all costs, you know, don't allow yourself to, be exposed to any diseases. But yes. So I guess we've come to the end of this video. That's what I want to talk about is why are we allowing men to control our bodies? Why have we allowed them to just basically rule over us when we are the ones who bring them into this world and allow them to live this life? So tell me your thoughts below. Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video.